The Great Depression and FDR's New Deal by Muhammad Riham. Why was the American economy of 1920s not as strong as it appeared to be? The American economy was not as strong as it appeared to be because there was an uneven wealth distribution. There was a huge difference between poor and rich people. The farmers didn't have a great income after the World War I. The rural America became poorer and the urban became richer. These people started to be called the other Americans because of their status. Many people took loans and couldn't pay off the debt. What happened on Black Tuesday? On Black Tuesday, the stock prices fell sharply in the Great Crash. More than 16 million shares were sold as the stock market collapsed in the Great Crash. Billions of dollars were lost. What were some of the immediate results of the stock market crash? Bank collapse. Many banks started to fail of too many requests because many people took loans to buy shares what they couldn't repay. When customer wanted the money, the banks closed the doors. Business closed and unemployment rises. When people don't have money, they won't be able to buy stocks. The business leaders then didn't have an income and fired many employees. Tariffs added to the walls. Congress passed the Holy Smooth tariffs, which raised price on foreign imports to such a level that they couldn't compete in the American market. The depression goes global. The whole world had this problem and sent their reparation debt and war debt payments. The Europeans experienced the same. In what ways were the rural America affected by the depression? Crops prices fell and many farmers started suffering. Crops prices fell even further and new debts were added to old debts. To make matters even worse, the Great Plains were suffering through a choking drought, an ecological disaster that lasted for years. As a result, many more farmers lost their farms and moved. They traveled about country looking for work and fighting for survival. In 1919, a bushel wheat sold for $2.16. In 1932, it sold for 38 cents. This was a great problem because many farmers had very low income. How did the human error and geography contribute to the creation of Dust Bowl? Through the mid-1930s, a drought in the Great Plains added to the farmers' problem. Water was a constant problem in the region. Normal rainfall seldom exceeded the 20 inches a year that traditional American agricultural practices demanded. New farming methods made the drought conditions worse. Farmers had moved onto the plains and plowed under much of the natural grasses in order to land oceans of winter wheat. The winds kicked up towering dust storms that leveled to a height of 8,000 feet. The dust storms moved as fast as 100 miles per hour and blotted out the sun, plunging daylight into darkness. For people living in the hardest hit region, depression and dust storms define the misery of dirty 30s. Those unfortunate enough to be caught in a dust storm were temporarily chocked and blinded by the swirling dirt. The storm killed cattle and birds. How did President Hoover respond to the depression? President Hoover did not cause the Great Depression, but Americans looked at him as the president to solve crises. Like most economists, Hoover viewed the upswings and downswings of business cycles as natural occurrences. Periodic depressions were like storms. They couldn't be avoided, but strong business could weather them without the support of the government. He simultaneously called for the government to reduce taxes, lower interest rates, and create public work programs. The plan was to put more money into the hands of businesses and individuals to encourage more production and consumption. What was the New Deal, and how did it affect society and economy when it was introduced? The New Deal was a government program to provide food and shelter to the needy, which are the jobless people and farmers. The CCC gave people jobs that protected the natural environment. CCC workers planted the trees and cleared hiking trails. TVA gave people jobs like building dams on the Tennessee River. These dams also prevented floods. WPA gave people jobs to millions of people. The Social Security Act provides money to people who are over 60 years old and have disabilities. New Deal made regulations to try to prevent another depression. Federal bank regulations help protect people's savings accounts. Another regulation protect workers by setting a national minimum wage. What were the criticisms of the New Deal? Conservative opponents said Roosevelt had spent too much government money. The wealthy businessmen behind the American Liberty League argued that by increasing taxation and encouraging the development of the trade union movement, Roosevelt had betrayed his own class. Roosevelt was from a very wealthy family. Many ordinary people began writing letters saying things like this one from a man in California: "You are multimillionaire. What do you care for the masses of the people?" Huey Long, the governor of Louisiana, known as the Kingfish, launched the Share Our Wealth campaign in which personal fortunes of more than $3 million would be redistributed to ordinary citizens. Father Charles Colin, a Canadian priest, broadcast some popular sermons on the CBS network, promising to nationalize the banks. Dr. Francis Townsend planned to boost the economy by raising pensions for over 60s. In return, they would spend $200 a month to increase demand for consumer goods. In what ways did the role of the federal government change as a result of the New Deal? The New Deal changed the role of government completely. Before the New Deal, government had essentially no role in steering the economy or in providing for the people. After the New Deal, the government has come to play a huge role in both of these things. Before the New Deal, the government was expected to be more or less laissez-faire. It was supposed to just stay out of the way and let the economy rise or fall natural. If people were too old to work, they needed to rely on family. If a bank failed, its depositors were out of luck. The New Deal changed all of that. Since the New Deal, the government has started to take care of us. It provides social security and media care for the elderly. It runs the FDIC to ensure our bank's deposits. It lowers taxes and increases spendings and does other things like that when the economy goes into a recession. Because of the New Deal, the government has taken a huge role in the government. This is something that simply was not the case before the New Deal.